Alright, so this is for the yarn drawings. I just reused this hamburger photo from the collage tutorial that I did. So, the first thing you guys are going to do is kind of watch this video. You can pause it and kind of do a step-by-step tutorial. You can watch it all at once and then go back. It's up to you. So, first things first, you need to come up with 3 different drawings on a piece of computer paper. Show it to the sub, and once you get those drawings approved, you are going to grab a piece of cardboard from the sub, and you are going to draw your image large. So, when I say 3 different drawings, I don't mean a football, baseball, basketball. I mean something like a beach ball with a pineapple and like a mermaid. Okay, they need to all be kind of different. Chances are your first idea is not going to be your best idea. And also, if you're doing a baseball and so are 3 other people, that's boring. So, try to be creative, come up with your own ideas, and then you can grab your cardboard. When you grab your cardboard, I need you to notice, again, large. Okay, large. It is a large drawing. The yarn is thick, so you can't get into teeny tiny little spaces, okay? You need to draw big, and your image should be fairly simple. So this is just like a hamburger. It shouldn't be so simple that it's just a heart, but it shouldn't be so complicated that you're really struggling and getting frustrated because you can't get your yarn glued down into your teeny tiny places. So, once you have this all drawn out, I might even check with the sub. Just make sure that it is a good size. It is large. You are going to grab some glue, just white glue. Okay, they're at the front of the room. And then you also need yarn. So, I have that giant board of yarn that is all on hoops. Do not take the hoop of yarn to your seat. Okay? What you're going to do, and I took this one down just so I could show you how to pull this yarn off because it's on these hoops using a slip knot. If you look, you can see that there's like a teeny tiny little loop right around the yarn that the yarn kind of pops out of. Okay? All you do is pinch that loop and the yarn comes off. So again, find the little loop of yarn and pull it, and now you've got yarn. Do not take the hoop of yarn to your desk because other people will probably need that color, and if you have all of the red, nobody else gets the red. So, once you've got your color, I'll use this red just on my like hamburger patty here. I'm going to start with a small section of my hamburger patty. What you don't want to do is fill the whole entire thing in with glue because it's going to dry. By the time you line it up or fill it in and glue down your yarn, it's going to be dry. So, I'm just going to squeeze a little. Oh, my glue is clogged. Hold on. Okay. So, I am just going to take my glue, and I'm not going to use a lot. I'm just going to put kind of a little squiggle, and then I'm not squeezing my glue, but I'm just spreading it using the tip of the glue. I'm going to take my yarn, and I'm going to lay it down. And then here's the side of my patty, and here's the side of my other patty. I'm going to cut it, and then I'm going to lay it down. I'm going to make sure that all my yarn is touching each other. There should be no gaps. You shouldn't see your cardboard at all. Cut. And I'm going to keep up with this process until my whole hamburger patty is filled in. And then I can move on to like grabbing a piece of yellow once this is all filled in, and I can start doing my cheese, and then I can grab a tan and start doing my bun here. You need to make sure that hardly any cardboard is showing, and your paper should not be, or your cardboard should not be like dripping wet with glue. If it is dripping wet with glue, you are adding way too much. Do not, if your bottle is clogged, please ask the sub for help for unclogging it. Do not just keep squeezing it till it comes unclogged. That's how it's going to explode all over your paper. It happens every time. Please don't be that human. So you need to fill in your image. I would do your background last for a few reasons. One, you shouldn't have that much background, so it's going to be like the easiest part. And two, if you start doing your background blue and then you like move to your hamburger and then you realize after, oh my gosh, everybody took all of the blue yarn, there's no more blue yarn, but I've already started blue, that's a problem. So I would do all of this first, so then you can see what kind of colors of yarn are left over. I have left extra balls of yarn for the sub, but some of them, like some of the colors I have out, that is all that I have. So I would not start on a large portion. If you notice that like the red is getting low, double check with the sub first and make sure that there's extra of that red, because there might not be, okay? Once everything is filled in, there's no cardboard showing. It is dry. You can turn it in. One last thing, put these on that metal drying rack again. Don't stack these in your cubby, especially when they're wet, because you're going to glue them together. And then you're going to be sad when you have to pull apart your cardboard, and then it ruins your yarn. So make sure that when it is time for cleanup, you don't stack these on top of each other. They will glue themselves together. Put them on the drying rack, okay? Put your name on the back of your cardboard. And again, once you're done, take a picture, evaluation sheet on the back, and turn it in. That is all.